Shalom Abracha, I would like to wish you well. I was thinking this week what it is, the beauty of Ruth, that she became a tzaddiket, and not only she became a big tzaddiket, but she left all her material behind. Not forget, she was the daughter of the king of Moab, Eglon, and she left everything behind to come to convert herself to Judaism. After the death of her husband, she was Goya. Ruth, she was Goya, and her husband was Jewish. And he died, and she became a widow. And when Naomi, she wanted to go back to Israel, Ophrah and Ruth, they went with her, and then Naomi told them, I'm not rich, I don't have any other boys to give you, I'm a poor woman, I'm sure that all my family are against me, because my husband, he was rich, Elimelech, he was rich, and he left Israel because poor people used to come to see him, and he didn't want to give donations, and he ran away with all his family to Moab, and he died. He was punished, he died, and his two children, my children, they married you, and Hashem punished them as well, they died, and now I'm going back to my land, to my homeland. And they told her, no, we want to come with you, we love you, you are a rabbanit for us, we discovered Hashem with you. And then Ruth, she did more effort to stay with Naomi. And Naomi, she tried all her best to make them change their mind and to stay in Moab. Ophrah, she said, okay, she accepted. She started thinking, wow, I'm rich, I have a palace, my father is the king, what am I going to do in Israel? Let's stay here and get married. And that's what she did. But Ruth, no way. She said to Naomi, your God is my God, your country is my country, you know, wherever you go, I go, wherever you die, I die, but I want to go with you. So Naomi told her, you know, it's very hard to be Jew. So she told her, look, there is nothing worse than not to have Hashem. I want Hashem. Your Hashem is my Hashem. Well, when Naomi, she saw that Ruth, really she insisted to come, so she took her. And look, my friend, what happened? Look, what happened? What happened? She became the mother of a kingdom, the grandmother of David HaMelech, grandmother of Shlomo HaMelech, the grandmother of Mashiach. And our rabbi said that she remained alive few hundred years. All this why? Because of the effort she did. She did an effort. To be a Jew is not easy. It's very hard to be a Jew. It's not easy. It's very, very hard. You see, my friend, but once you respect Torah and Mitzvot with effort, I mean, to serve Hashem, it's not easy. There is a tzara. Just imagine two sisters, Ophrah and Ruth, two of them. Now the time of True came, and Ophrah went, and Ruth went with Naomi to become a Jew. My friend, what our rabbi said, what happened to Ophrah? So she got married, and she had children. One of them was Goliath. She had 4 children. And the 40 of them, they fell in the hand of David HaMelech in the wars. They failed. And look, Ruth, that she left her house. She left the palace. What happened to her? She married Boaz. She had a baby. And the dynasty of David HaMelech came from her. You do an effort. My friend, there is a story about the king of Ashur, of Babel or Ashur, that when he heard that the king Chizkiah was ill and he had a miracle, he lived, so he sent him a letter. He told him, "Dear friend, the king of Yehuda, dear, with all my respect to Jerusalem and my respect to Hashem." And he gave the letter to somebody to take it to the king Chizkiah. Okay, at that moment, Nebuchadnezzar, the one who destroyed Beit HaMikdash, he was a slave. He went 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. And he stopped the postman. He told him, "Give me the letter." The king was very angry. "What do you do?" He said, "Majesty, you send a letter, a message to the king Chizkiah, but you should start Shalom to Hashem, Shalom to the king, Shalom to the Jews. But you put Hashem in the end. It's not kavod. Who did a miracle with Chizkiah? Hashem. So Hashem, you have to put him in priority, in first. Shalom to Hashem, Shalom to... there is a protocol." Ah, you're right. Okay, we changed the... Okay. Now, the king, he did not give no reward to Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, I did a mistake, thank you, bye. But Hashem, up there, he saw a big... What he did, Nebuchadnezzar, for Hashem, it was something incredible. He did an effort. Hashem, he said, "You did an effort for me to walk 3 steps for me, for my kavod, for my honor. So I will give you kingdom for the whole, you will be the king of the whole world. And your son and your grandson." Can you imagine, my friend? What a reward Hashem he give to Nebuchadnezzar to become the king of the whole world, him and his son and grandson. And he wanted to do another step. But there was a malach who stopped him. If he would do another step, it could be the end of the world. For that half step that he did, Nebuchadnezzar, Vashti, the queen, the wife of Achashverosh, Vashti, she was the daughter of Nebuchadnezzar. So she was only half, she lived only half because she died. Achashverosh killed her. If Achashverosh would not kill her, she could kill the whole Jews. She was worse than Haman. All this because of 3.5 steps that the effort that Nebuchadnezzar did for the kavod of Hashem. Can you imagine, my friend, when you wake up in the morning to go to synagogue, the kavod that you do to Hashem, in each step that you do to go to the synagogue, the kavod that you do to Hashem, that effort that you do, you are tired and you wake up, and you are tired and you do effort to go to synagogue, and you are happy. Each effort is calculated by Hashem. We don't know how to do the calculation, but Hashem, he knows how to calculate the effort that you do. We don't know. Today there is machines who who check your heart, how he beats, calculated, the effort that you do. Why Hashem, he does the same. He calculates every second of effort that you do. Is calculated by Hashem. The Gemara Sota, there is a big rabbi, Alav Shalom, his name is Rav Shavtai Yudelevich, Alav Shalom. He was a big Baal Musar. Rav Shavtai Yudelevich, Alav Shalom. He bring a Gemara of Sota. The Gemara said there was a woman, a widow woman, old woman, that she used to go every time to the synagogue of Rabbi Yochanan. She used to walk a lot. Too much effort. So one day Rabbi Yochanan told her, Madam, you are an old lady. Why this effort? Why you come from your house to my synagogue? There is quite some synagogues next to you. Why you have to come to my synagogue? There is a lot of synagogues. Why you have to come? What was her answer? Rabbi, I know there is a lot of synagogues around me, but by coming to you, I do an effort. And I know that Hashem is happy when we do effort for a mitzvah. It's true. The house, it's next to me. The synagogue is next to my house. It's easy for me to go. But I want to do effort. I want Hashem to give me not a reward, a spiritual error. I want Hashem to know that I love Him. My friend, this is the effort that Ruth did. The effort paid. My friend, I'm sure that Ruth, she didn't come to that conclusion to go with Naomi. It's a deep conclusion to do that kind of effort. She was a princess. She consoled herself. She was a princess. She was rich, had a palace. By going with Naomi to Israel, there is nothing, no food, nobody will like her. She had to sleep in the street. She saw that there is nothing to do there. But she went. You know why? Because she learned who is Hashem. Once you know who is Hashem, so it depends how much you know about Hashem. How much you know, okay, Baruch Hashem, I was born a Jew. I know Hashem because they teach me, but do I know Hashem because they teach me that there is Hashem, or I know Hashem because I discovered Hashem? This is the difference. It's easy, my friend, we all know there is Hashem. We all know there is Hashem, but do we know there is Hashem because they told us there is Hashem? Or באמת we feel Hashem? Ruth, she feel Hashem to come to that conclusion. That means that she feel Hashem. It's not only I know Hashem, she feel Hashem. And that's what she insisted to go. My friend, a man who insists to do a mitzvah because he's convinced that he should do it. So my friend, to be convinced on any kind of mitzvah that this is the way to do it, well, we have to study Torah. She saw Hashem how is big. It was not an easy decision. Look, Ofra, her sister, quick. What am I going to be there? I'm going to sleep in the street. I will not have a house, no food. Here I have everything. She did not know who is Hashem. Ruth, she said, my father-in-law, He died because he ran away from Hashem. His children have been punished. Oh, Hashem is great. Like Yitro, he discovered Hashem. My friend, the Torah said, mit'ametzet. She did an effort. You know, in the letters, mit'ametzet, there is there, emet matzata, with the kolel. She find the truth. A man who does effort only on something that it's emet. Mit'ametzet. There is a otiot emet matzata. Mit'ametzet. My friend, look, bread. You buy a baguette of bread. For you, it costs $1, $2. But this bread, you know how this bread came? It took 1 year to have this bread. From the beginning that you plant, and then you have to you have to work with the land until it become flowers, until you make a challah. You know, it takes 1 year. People just buy bread, they don't think about it. But if you see the bread, and you see the origin of that bread, it's amazing. How Hashem he do things. People get married. Why you get married? I want to have children. You want to see Hashem, whatever you do? So, whatever you want, you have to say, I want this to serve Hashem. I want money to serve Hashem. I want children to give them Jewish education. I want to get married to have children to be a good Jew. You give a reason why you want this, why you want this. So you have to say Hashem everywhere. Ruth, she saw Hashem everywhere. She saw Hashem everywhere. When you see Hashem everywhere, so you're convinced. When you're convinced, when you want to do something for Hashem, you do it with effort. Ruth, she reached the level of Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Hashem, Anochi. Hashem is me. Anochi, I am Hashem. Whatever you see in the street, it's I am Hashem. It's me who created this. It's me, Hashem. You see Hashem everywhere. So whatever happened, anything come into your hand, you will do it with effort. My friend, look, the Jewish people, with all the miracles that they saw in Egypt during 1 year, when the time came to leave Egypt, even food, they didn't prepare food. They had so much emunah on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, וגם צידה לא עשו להם. They only wanted to get out from Egypt to start preparing themselves to receive the Torah. I mean, even food is the most important thing. Even Hashem told Moshe, tell them to take gold, diamond. They didn't want, so Moshe had to beg them, please take. And food, they didn't want to take nothing. They were convinced, they saw now Hashem is everywhere. And when Hashem appeared to them, on Matan Torah he told them, Anochi Hashem, it's me Hashem. You left Egypt without nothing. You were convinced that I can provide you everything. So here I am. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. My friend, if we want to be convinced about everything that it came from Hashem, we always must put effort on everything. Don't forget, on everything there is Hashem. If you build in your mind Hashem is everywhere, if you build that in your mind, Hashem is everywhere, so you will create on yourself a conviction. And then you will do more effort, and more effort on what you do. So Ruth, she discovered Anochi Hashem. Ruth, she discovered there is Hashem. And the more Naomi pushed her not to come with her, Ruth, she wanted to come. My friend, there is a beautiful story about Rav Shach alav Shalom, one of the biggest rabbi in Eretz Israel, big tzaddik. I had the zechut to meet him. He said about his mother, when he was a baby, he lost his father, and there were few brothers and sisters. And the mother, she was a poor lady. She had only one coat, and it was windy, snowing, and she did not have 7 coats. So she had to put one coat to one of his child, to take him to school, come back, put the coat to another child, 7 times go, and 7 times come back home. Look what the effort. What happened in the end? That effort that she did to take her children to study Torah. So the effort paid. She had Rav Shach, that he was the Rosh Yeshiva Punevich. The effort. So my friend, Hag HaShavuot is the holiday of effort. We learn. That's why we learn the story of Ruth. If Ruth, she achieved what she achieved, and Yitro achieved what he achieved, and they become two big popular Jew, converted Jew, because the effort that they did. We saw that all the prince of Israel, for the inauguration of the Beit HaMikdash, all tribes had one day to inaugurate the Beit HaMikdash, but not Shevet Levi, not Aaron. Aaron, he was very sad that he was not invited for the inauguration of Beit HaMikdash. And Hashem paid him. Hashem, he told him, because you are sad that you've been not invited, so I give you a reward. You will light the menorah. I mean, can you imagine? Aaron HaKohen, all the Beit HaMikdash, all the keys of Beit HaMikdash on his hand. So what the big deal? If he was not invited for the inauguration, let others that they have no part in Beit HaMikdash, Reuven, Shimon, Yehuda, Yisachar, בסדר. Let them. Why you? You have Kippur, you have special clothes, you have everything. Why he was sad? Well, this is. He loved so much. Aaron loved Torah. He wanted to do an effort. Always he wanted more work, more effort, more this. So Hashem told him, look, I give you something that there is a lot of effort to do. What? He gave him a reward that in few hundred years, when the Greek will close the Beit HaMikdash, so there'll be no oil to light the Beit HaMikdash, the menorah, and the Hashmonaim, they will inaugurate the whole Beit HaMikdash, and they will look for the oil, and they will look for the oil. Hipsu Maso, they will do an effort to find the oil, and they will find the oil. You are looking for effort. You look for effort to do mitzvot. So I give you this mitzvah. That you will be the one to inaugurate the whole Beit HaMikdash that it was closed for 50 years by the Greek, and you will clean it, you will make it kosher, and you will look for the oil, and there will be a miracle, and the oil to remain 8 days. This is the reward I give you. My friend, you look for mitzvah, you do effort for mitzvah, and there is no mitzvah to do, so Hashem will provide you two things, a reward and a mitzvah. Hashem bless you.